AITA for threatening to not attend my sister's wedding. I 29F have a sister called Ella 27F. Growing up, I was put in the position of being a parent to Ella despite how close we are in age. Our dad died while we were young, which to be honest wasn't much of an impact because he wasn't a present or involved dad and I don't think he really wanted us. Then when Ella was 6 and I was 8, she was diagnosed with diabetes and ended up in the hospital after falling extremely sick, which is how they diagnosed her. Mom fell apart and basically checked out after the diagnosis. She went to the hospital every day and was there, but she never took anything in, made no effort to make sure she was able to help Ella deal with her diagnosis, wasn't there for me. Once Ella came home, I had to take over and make sure we had something to eat, and I had to push Mom to bring money into the house some way because she lost her job after Ella's diagnosis when she basically ghosted her boss and refused to speak to them. It was a tough life and Ella really clung to me. Lines were blurred because I wanted to be her sister, but she needed and wanted a parent, and after a while I was more of a mom in her eyes than a sister. Our relationship never returned to one of sisters. For Ella, she couldn't see me as anything other than her parent. Ella is now engaged to Jackson 30M. Jackson is my ex. We were together from the ages of 19 to 23. Jackson cheated on me and stole from me. He slept with a girl who was shitty to me at work and tried to excuse it as they got drunk, though I found out it happened at least 5 times. He also bought her stuff with my money. Literally took it from my house to buy this chick stuff. I was furious. I even called the police on him when I learned what he had done. Ella started dating him 18 months ago. I wasn't happy when she told me. No part of me thought it was a good idea. She told me she knew he was an awful jerk when I knew him, but he had changed and blah blah blah. I told her it was her life, but she had to understand if they ended up being a serious thing, it wouldn't mean I would be close to him. She told me that my husband and I, husband was Jackson's best friend when I was dating him, and as how we met should at least be civil and give things a chance. The problem now is she told me to buy Jackson a gift as a symbol of me accepting him into our little family. She has been at this for 3 months now and won't let up. She accused me initially of being bitter because I wouldn't, but then she called me selfish last week when I said I wouldn't buy him shit. She told me I have always been selfish and it set me off because after everything I did for her, she called me selfish and I threatened to skip her wedding. She got so upset and ran to extended family who did nothing for us when we were kids, who all told me I was awful for making that threat. Ella even said I was cruel to even consider not showing. AITA?